It's really important to maintain independence in a relationship when you are dating a masculine energy man, because when you're dating a man that's more in his masculine energy, he is going to be integrated in himself. That means that he is also going to have a very balanced life. Integrated means that although he also has the feminine component in him, it will look like love and stability. He's going to want that commitment and that reassurance with a woman. There's the stability there. The healthy masculine energy man wants stability, wants a wife, wants to be with one person, although they're integrated, meaning that because they're more balanced in their energy and they have a secure attachment style, they also have other things going on. They're able to be with you. They can recognize the need to be with a woman, especially a feminine energy woman, but they also have other things going on in their life. This is what makes a man healthy in his masculine energy. Men that are in their masculine energy need other things in their life aside from a woman, aside from partnership, to make them feel whole and complete. Testosterone is created and built and maintained through doing things and through independence. And when a man is with a woman, his testosterone can go down a little bit because there's oxytocin chemicals that are also activated when a man is with a woman. And that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing because that's how he bonds. But he's also gonna need that independence to feel free. In a relationship, it's very important to create space. If we do not create space in a long-term partnership, what's gonna happen is you're gonna find that your partner is gonna pull away from you. He is going to not even want to be around so much, because sometimes the more that a man is asserting his independence, the more that a woman might become very needy and now emotionally reactive and is wanting more from the man. If we do not learn how to meet our own needs as a woman, we are not going to be able to have a healthy dynamic with a masculine energy man, because as I said, masculine energy men require freedom. It is a tenet of masculinity to be free. And if they feel trapped at all in a relationship, and trapped can look like emotionally trapped, physically trapped could be that the woman is always getting upset when he is going out or doing other things that don't involve the woman. If he feels any of this, what happens is he feels a lot of pressure, and the way that a man is going to regain himself is to pull away. The healthy feminine is going to require closeness and connection, and when a man is pulling away or taking space or doing things that make him a man, if she's not secure in who she is, she's going to grab onto him to get that emotional need of connection met. This is why it's very important to do your inner work before you enter into a relationship, because when you enter into a relationship without having learned to meet your own needs, you're never going to have a fulfilling relationship. Now, in my channel, I talk about the masculine feminine energy dynamics. I talk about the natural energies and our true essence as human beings. I very much stress inner work and healing, because I do not come from a space of strategies, because quite frankly, it just doesn't work. If you try to be strategic in anything that I'm saying, it just won't work. A woman is not feminine if she puts heels on, and a man is not masculine just because he sets up a date. These are behaviors, and behaviors can be manipulated. Energy is felt. We can really feel the presence of a masculine energy man, and we can really feel the radiance of a feminine energy woman, because these individuals are leading life through their core essence. Although they have the opposite essence within them, because you cannot be a whole feminine woman or a whole masculine man without the integration of both energies, they are leading life through their dominant essence. And this is what I teach about and focus on. And my books are a great starting point if you are really interested in learning about masculine energy. I recommend my inner work course for anyone that really wants to heal, because you cannot move into your healthy energy without healing. Our energies are a function of the divine and of the soul, and that means that we are pure when we are actually functioning from our healthy energy. It's divine, there's light there. When we are not healed, we are coming from our conditioning and our past and our ego and our trauma, and therefore we will try to mimic these behaviors, but again, because energy is felt, it won't come off as genuine. And how you can really know that you are in your healthy energy is looking at the world around you. A feminine woman is going to be very magnetic to everything in her exterior environment. And she's also going to be with a very prominent masculine energy man. This is how you know a woman is feminine. This is how you know you are feminine. And you will really not have to work very hard to get any sort of result you want in your life, aside from doing your own inner work. And this is why I stress the inner component. The only work you should be doing in your life is bettering yourself, because you will naturally be magnetic to whatever it is that is intended for you. Your desires are already done. It's already created. And it's like Santa's conveyor belt. The more you heal, you have a nice bright aura, your desires just come through. You don't need to necessarily do anything to manifest your desires. You just really need to do the inner work so that your desires can come through. When you are taking time to get to know someone in the courting phase, and this takes a period of time, and what men want, I get into this deeper, it takes a period of time to really get to know someone. Healthy masculine energy men are going to pace things. Although I also say in my books that it's a woman's job to pace the relationship, because of course, when a man meets a woman that is feminine in her nature, he's gonna know very early on that there's something different about her. My partner said on the second date, I was a favorite as he was also dating, and I loved that because it showed me that he's confident, but he told me later that he knew from the first time we met that there was something different about me and that I could potentially be his wife, although he never communicated that to me. Healthy masculine energy are not going to rush the initial phases of dating. It's a very big red flag if you meet a man and he is super interested in you. That shows that there's some sort of lack within him. When a person is secure within themselves, even if they think this person is potentially a catch, they are not going to reveal that hand right away. You're going to take time to validate that your feeling about that person is true. We meet someone and they seem to have it all together, doesn't mean that they hold the same values as us, they share the same beliefs. We're only going to know that after a period of time. The healthier feminine energy and the healthier masculine energy feel this way. It's an internal thing. Again, it doesn't come from games. They just feel a level of security within themselves, and therefore when they meet someone, even if they sense that this might be the person for me, they're not going to reveal that hand right away, and they're going to take their time in courting. Now, a man that's in his masculine energy, when he meets a woman, and even if he really likes the woman, my partner said to me on our second date, "You're my favorite," that signaled to me he's a healthy man and that he was still dating, which I very much was attracted to, because I am not attracted to men that focused on me right away when they don't even know me. It is very different once a man gets to know you and then he focuses his energy on you. And that is what happened also in my relationship, where after a few dates, he realized that I was the one that he really wanted to get to know. And so he stopped dating other women and he really just focused on me. This is not something my partner said to me. This is something that he just did on his own naturally until it was time to move to the next level of commitment. When you create healthy space in the beginning of a relationship or in the dating stages of a relationship, and when this is natural, you can organically have a healthy level of space in the relationship. It's not foreign to you. Oftentimes when we are insecure and we don't feel good about ourselves, we will meet someone, and because we don't want to be alone, we don't feel good in our own company, as soon as we meet someone that might have one or two traits we like, let's say they're handsome, we think that they're masculine because they're very dominant in their effort, which by the way is not the healthy masculine. What will happen is we'll rush into the initial phases of dating. We'll rush into speaking all the time, which by the way, that's not something a woman should do unless you have a commitment with a man. Speaking with a man all the time and sending goodnight messages, having communication all the time before commitment is unhealthy, and it's a red flag. If a man is also entertaining that, a man is unhealthy, and he also may be looking to get something from you. You are financially secure, you're independent, you're attractive, and a man is just very interested in committing to you. It could also mean that he's looking for your resources. So it's really important to be careful as a woman. When you take this healthy space in the beginning of a relationship, and it's organic and natural, when you move into the comfortable stages of a relationship or even after the courting period, the space is natural to you. You're not expecting to be with this person all the time and to do every single thing with this person. That being said, it doesn't mean that you don't want to be with your partner. You do want to be with your partner. My partner and I are like best friends. We have very similar interests, and that means that we love being around each other. We're very health oriented. We have a very similar lifestyle. So being around each other is very pleasurable for us and we enjoy it. That being said, we also have our independent lives. My partner is very athletic, he's into sports, he's into working out, and he will make time for that. He will wake up in the morning, even if I'm asleep, to go do those things that are important to him. For me, where the space comes in is I don't necessarily go with him to those things. I'm not into hockey, I am not a sports person, and so the healthy space occurs naturally because he enjoys doing those things and he goes to those things. And I am not clinging or needy or codependent that I need to be with him every second of the day. I would prefer to sleep in rather than go to the gym. I would prefer to be home rather than go to a hockey game. That doesn't mean that if my partner asks me to go with him, I won't go. I will, but I will allow him that space more often than not, because I know that it's healthy for a man to be around other men. It's good for him to do that. Versus for me, I am very much a homebody. I'm an introvert. I love watching shows. I love being alone and just disconnecting and watching my rom-coms. We allow ourselves to do our own thing, and we do that routinely in our relationship. This also gives us a chance to miss each other, to have that attraction, to be excited to see each other. When you are living together, have your own independent activities. So if your partner enjoys going to the gym, allow your partner to do that by himself. That doesn't mean that you always have to go separately. I will go to the gym with my partner sometimes on the weekend. Just depends on my mood and what I'm feeling. It's important to allow your partner to have his own space. It's also important for you to have your own independent interests. In living with someone, what you can do is, if you enjoy your own shows and you want your own alone time, go upstairs to the room and watch your own shows. Don't be with your partner all the time, every second of the day. It's very healthy to do your own thing, to be independent. I love learning about myself. I love traveling. There are certain things that I would also do on my own and not expect my partner to come. I also love to go to certain events that my partner might not be interested in. I would also do those things without him. Again, this is all about moderation, and this does not mean that we do not want to be together. We want to be together all the time, but we also recognize the importance of taking space. And healthy people that have secure attachments are comfortable doing their own thing, because that is how desire is created. If you are in a relationship with a man and it's a long-term relationship and you are always around, you are in his face, let's say all the time, the attraction level to you is going to go down. He's not going to feel as pulled to you. So it's really important, especially if you work at home and you guys are in the same space, to go to a coffee shop, wake up early and go for a walk. Go to the gym on your own. Show him that you are doing other things aside from being in the same space as him all the time. This creates desire for a man. If you're an introvert, much like myself, you don't need to go out with friends all the time. You can just get ready in the morning, put a little bit of makeup on, and head outside for a walk. Take your laptop, go to a coffee shop, just take some space. What happens when you do this is your partner starts to think about you, your partner starts to wonder about you, your partner becomes attracted to you. You could also join a spinning class. I enjoy my alone time. So this is very important to keep in mind, that if you do not enjoy your alone time as a woman, it is going to be very difficult for you to be with a healthy masculine energy, because how you know a man is healthy in his masculine energy is he is not going to be all about you. Although he's going to very much be committed to you, very much love you, you are going to be his life, he's also going to have other things going on. If a man has nothing else going on and just wants to be with you 24/7, doesn't partake in other activities, there are things that he needs to work on within himself, because masculinity is freedom, masculinity is space, masculinity is independence. Men cannot feel truly good about themselves if they are 24/7 with the woman and all about family. There has to be some sort of balance there. It's very important to keep this in mind when you're dating and you're in relationships. And if you are a masculine energy woman, you might find that you're attracting men that are more in their feminine nature and men that are more needy. This is something that's important to keep in mind. And again, you can email me about your specific situation. If you want to know what's going on in your specific dynamic and how to get the attraction back, or why the attraction is being lost, you can book a call with me with your partner. I love doing couple calls, or you can email me your specific situation and I can tell you what's going on in your partner's mind. I will send you a voice response as well as a transcription. Okay, my loves, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.